Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the share button. I'm Karabo Masemola, your host, and with me I have Godfather The Model. Unjani?
Ngiyaphila sisu unjani?
Ngiyaphila. So let's get right into the nitty-gritties of why we are here at this interview at this moment. When did you start with your acting, your modeling, and creating art?
It really started sometime in high school.
Okay.
Ngiyakhumbula, we used to really play around with cameras with my guy. There was a guy, he's a photographer right now. He goes by the name of TP. So we started there playing around, taking pictures, you see.
Okay.
And then we have another thing, that love whereby, no man, this picture looks in a certain way, this picture looks in this way, in that way. So we angazi ukuthi ngayibizanga at that time, it was more like fooling around, and so I saw from then. So I then went about joining in acting through modeling.
Through modeling? Yes. Was it through an agency or did you just freelance?
Let me say I really more like freelanced in a way.
Okay.
With Imanje, it was more of a referral. We've done work with this guy, so how about you give him a try and something like that.
Yeah.
So I've shot with Mzansi Magic and DS Africa.
Oh, were they films, short films?
No, it was short films, and there's one also that played on Sota TV.
Oh, okay.
So the roles are mostly they're mostly youth type of roles. So it's either you play as a student, you play as I've played the role where I was a street kid as well.
Okay.
So I played a role where I was a young minor as well. So
I mean, you are a young man. You definitely do look young.
Thank you.
You're
welcome. I try and gym a little bit every day just to try and get fit.
It's working. Okay, so what is your driving force? What pushes you to do what you do?
How can I say, being a black person, a young black person, in a way that you know very well that you have to support at home. You don't really leave your nest in a way that now you don't even look back at all. So there's this thing whereby I always look back at home and I'm like, I should take my younger sister to school. Someday I should take my younger brother as well to school. You understand? So I always have this thing whereby if I go home and my parents are like, we shot 1,000, we shot 2,000 this month,
You're able
there's
to
this, you understand, there's this thing, that impact where you feel like I want to help, you know what I mean? I want to help in a certain way.
Yeah.
So whenever I go for auditions and I get turned down or whether I get the role, I
because
always have
rejection
that
is
image.
definitely a thing, hey?
You understand?
Yeah.
So in most cases you actually learn from that. I've been to a lot of auditions and usually get, okay, you have to do this, you have to improve on this, on that, you understand? But I shot the IIE adverts, and since then I realized, okay, so clearly it's not that much of a work, but you need to work on your craft.
Yeah.
You need to build it in order to be, the best in what you do.
Critique is very important.
Exactly. So since then, that's what's been my drive within all of this. Like my parents, whenever I look back, I'm like, my parents. I need to try and help them more than me in a way. You know what I mean? So I think that's my drive.
Okay. And what is your goal? Where do you see, where do you really want to be? I know sometimes you have a goal and then it changes, like,
my goal.
What is your goal?
What is my goal?
What is your goal?
A billboard.
A billboard with your face? Are you a face model?
Yes, I'm a face model. We shot one thingy adverts.
Okay.
Apparently it's also for a billboard. But the sad part is it's not for South Africa. It's for Africa. So for those outside, exactly. So that was the sad part of it, because I wanted to really see that picture, understand? So I wanted to see it. But in terms of having like a billboard, having a magazine cover, shoot.
You're trying to be on GQ.
Yes. You see how those guys are. That is like that one goal that I just I want to have, you know. And in terms of acting, you know, I feel as if we, in Mzansi as a whole, our movies are still lacking in terms of, I don't know whether it's the funding or what, you know. We don't really get movies out in cinemas, you know. It's usually,
we don't support our artists much.
It starts from the theater part as well, you know. There's a certain play and you get that, you know, half the theater is full, so people are not supporting. Yes, I understand that part, but in terms of that part, that is one goal I would really love to, you know, achieve in terms of shooting for, you know, cinema movies, unlike Lokshin Pariscope in a way. Yes, I've done that. Yes, I'm still gonna, you know, carry on doing that. It's more like a lesson where I also learn from that. But I find shooting for like cinemas as exactly. That is more like, I don't know. It's both acting, but I feel like it's more acting in a way that it's now something that is, you know, international. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I see. So are you currently working on anything? Is there anything that you're busy with, you know, trying to fill us in, because we're trying to know?
Currently I am shooting a movie with BTN Media.
Okay.
We started like, now I think 3 weeks in. I play a guy who is trying to pursue this girl in a way that she is so much into, you know, church and all that.
Yeah.
So it's more like I am trying to change her into.
Oh, you're trying to convert the girl.
You know, from that side.
Why am I not shocked?
So okay.
Yes.
You know, so when I got a call from the director about that, I was also, you know, I won't say shocked as such. I was like, okay, this is more like half of me. I won't say really me, but half of me, the player. You know. So yeah, I mean, we're still shooting it. We're not done yet. Apparently it's gonna premiere, I think, towards November.
Oh.
So
okay, it's soon.
Yes, 108. I don't know what channel is that. 108. That's what I was told.
Okay.
So I'm also still looking forward to actually sing it.
We're looking forward to seeing it. Please do tell me when the premiere comes up, so that I can let the people know, because we're all trying to see this thing. You know.
Definitely. I'll definitely keep in touch.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. And to everybody at home, thank you very much for watching the share button. I am Karabo Masemola, your host, and with me I have had Godfather The Model, and we are signing out. Goodbye.
Peace.